first things first, you always want to use some dish soap, some degreaser kind of dish soap, you know, to clean the inside from all your fingerprints and stuff. Maybe using some gloves will help you afterwards, but just keep your hands clean and dry. And, you know, do some dishwash soap in here, rinse and dry. Put your masking for your window mask and your headlight and taillight masks, and then continue to your painting. So first, what you gotta do before you actually start painting and masking stuff off is cut out the wheel wells and the rest of the Lexan body, the overhangs right here, so we have a nice body ready for painting and prepping. The technique I like using for cutting my bodies is the score and bend technique. So you kind of like score the lines where you want to cut it out. Just get a deep score onto them with a nice, clean, brand new knife, and just cut following all the lines. And then you're just gonna bend it on that, and it's gonna cut. It's actually gonna like break off at that section, and then you just follow along the line, and it's very, very clean cut. Once you get used to it, it's very simple and not that hard to do. It is nerve-wracking at first, but it is the easiest way to cut bodies, in my opinion, rather than using the scissors and going around all the wheel wells and stuff. This is just a lot easier, a lot more hassle-free, in my opinion. So you're not cutting all the way through the Lexan, but you're scoring all the way through the line. So kind of like just a little, you know, pressure to get it not there, but not cut all the way through. So you get started here, and then just peel it inwards. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. There you go. And that is the simplest way I've found doing the bodies versus just using those trimming scissors. You know, it's a little harder for me to use those, and the lines never come out as good as these doing it this way. You can tell right here I kind of messed up a little bit, but I can clean that line up right there. Not too bad. As you can tell, I kind of missed the line right here. So kind of when you're doing your cuts, cut a little bit below the lines where the excess is, so that way even if you screw up, you can just kind of grind that out right there and smoothen that out right there, because I did leave a little bit right here extra. Now I have the body all cut out right here and mocked up. Magnet mount in place just to see how it fits, and I had to move this 2 spacers back on the arm down there. That's why the wheel well looks like it's out of place, but the front is in the right spot, and I just need to move those 2 spacers to move the rear wheel in the correct place where it's supposed to be in standard stock location. It's looking good, ready for paint. Now I just have to wash the body and then put the window mask and the headlight mask and the tail light masks. Probably match the bottom off where I want it to have the black line. And I'm gonna do that last, maybe when I do the rest of the paint, because I'm gonna do the lighter color first and then go to the darker color, and then the black is gonna be my final color. That's gonna pretty much be the under of this car. So that's gonna be the last color I'm gonna put on, and it's also gonna be the last color that you're gonna see the bottom skirts colored. So when you're putting down your masks, what you're gonna want to do, you want to get your finger behind there and press really hard and make sure you have no gap, so that way the paint can't bleed through the masking. And you don't have to use your fingernail. I don't really like to do that. Some people say use your fingernail and press really hard on the edges. That actually can ruin the adhesive and still cause it to bleed through. So just use your finger and just, you know, make sure there's no air bubbles. You can kind of see it if you look carefully. Can't really zoom that well into it, but so you can tell. See a bigger piece right here with some air bubbles. Don't worry about the middle part right here. Just get the edges nice and clean. That way no paint can bleed through. And then you'll be ready for paint. I just realized I got really far in this body painting. I did the front half fluorescent green from Tamiya and the rear half pearl white from Tamiya. And I tried to blend them right here, so when I got to the middle part, I got like my spare, you know, stuff right here, and I just kind of swirled it around. Tried to achieve some sort of design right here, like a way for it to blend kinda, or, you know, transition to white. And yeah, it goes from fluorescent green to pearl white. I'll get a better picture once I'm done, but as you can tell on the bottom, I'm lining the whole thing white now. So I'm gonna back the whole thing with a light coat of white, and then I'm gonna peel the remaining masking for the bottom part. That's gonna be black, and then I'm gonna paint those black, and then the remaining paint I'm gonna just paint the whole body black underneath. So that way, it'll be one complete color underneath the body and look pretty clean as well. And there you go, guys. It's not perfect, obviously, you know, so don't think about it, you know, especially if it's your first time. You're gonna have your window lining, your stickers that are gonna cover some of this stuff up. It's gonna cover all of this up. It's a black little sticker that covers this. You know, you can put little black rivets on here. Use one of those skinny Sharpies to mark up all the lines here so you have all your body lines. But all in all, I think, you know, I did a pretty decent job. Lined it all in black at the bottom to finish it up. It doesn't have to be perfect, as you can tell. You see bubbles and stuff. You're not going to see that on the top. Since the paint's on the inside, it's going to look pretty smooth. So there's my green to white splatter, I guess you call it. I wanted to do like a fade, but this is what I ended up with. And now, you know, I like it. Looks pretty decent in my opinion. What do you guys think? Now I can't wait to get this on my Rookie Drift 2.0, because that's where this body belongs. So now all that's left to get this body all ready is the window stickers, you know, all the little random little decals, the little Toyota decals, and it's ready to go. And the Yokomo body doesn't come with the light buckets. They are $40 extra for the light buckets, and I don't know if I'm going to buy it. I might just put the stickers on here or paint that red, something. We'll see what happens.